Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me okay? This is my very first time doing this, so you all are going to have to be like super patient. And you might get, I'm working off of two different phones. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay? Because I'm also about to go live on TikTok too. So I'm trying to adjust everything to make it make sense. Give me a moment. So I'm literally working with two different phones, and I'm trying to literally sit the phones. This is crazy. I'm trying to sit the phones on top of one another because I'm showing and working off of two different phones. So if you can see me, let me know. Today, what we're gonna do, some yin yang nails. Yin yang. I just came up with something. Hold on. Doing yin yang nails. Typing here. You can look it on TikTok at official.chicago to see if you get a better view there. So it's two different views, and I'm trying to sync the views up to make sure that it makes sense. So you're going to have to be a little patient, but you know, like when people are live, they just be on here forever. So, you know. They're letting people know. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Hello, my first time here. Hey, your first time here, Shawanda. Now see, I might not see everybody's comments initially because I'm gonna be working, and it's like when I'm working, I can't really see the screen because this right here is kind of high up. So when I'm working, you won't see it. So I'm just seeing when I'm working what it's looking like on both cameras. See if I work here. They can't really see here. So let me see. I'm trying to move this over. Be patient. It's my first time. I'm literally live right now on two different Facebooks, YouTube, and TikTok, working off of two different phones. So we talked about in 2022 getting it together, and making it happen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be a woman of my word. So if you saying something, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just working. You know? I sent myself likes. That's crazy. So yeah. This is this view, but you might get a better view on TikTok if you follow me on TikTok. Yeah, you all should follow me on TikTok. It is a way better view on TikTok when I'm working, I think. I'm just letting you know. It's a way clearer view too. Official.tiktok. So today, as you know, I don't wear lotion much. On purpose, because especially when I'm doing nails, you don't want to work with a lot of oil. But today I said I was going to go ahead and do some nails, and I'm going to do some long nails because you know most of my clientele gets like medium or medium nails. They don't get long nails. So we're going to do some long nails because I never get a chance to do it. Okay. Let's see. And if you on here, send some likes, send some love. Let me know that you are here. Okay. So let's see. I literally got to go in and pull out long tips because I don't even keep those like right up on me because I rarely ever use them. So today I think I'm going to use these right here. These are some, it says fatter long stiletto. So fatter long stiletto nails, which shoot, I hadn't seen these before. So I was like, well, let me get these. Let me pick these up. I'm gonna pop these on real quick. And then I'm just gonna be talking about whatever. But you can just watch me work. Yeah. So I'm on Facebook, both Facebook pages. I am on YouTube right now, live. These are all the places I'm live, both Facebook pages. See, somebody just said you weren't kidding. Much better view on TikTok. You all should come over to my TikTok, official.chicago. Somebody's trying to go online with me right now. No, I don't even know who that is. But yeah, you should come on TikTok because it's a much better view. So it's kind of hard to line up both of these the exact same on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Move this back a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. I'm just looking at my view. Yeah, and I'm just gonna, I think the first thing I need to do, because I'm only gonna do one hand, you all, because I am so freaking tired. I think it's because, number one, I was up on the phone for 5 hours. 5 darn hours. I never put on nails, by the way. I'm just doing this just to clean them up a little bit. I was on there for 5 darn hours talking on the phone with darn Cece, but 5 hours on the phone with Cece. And then I still didn't go to sleep after that because I am kind of addicted to TikTok and just tinkering around the house, you know. So it's just like, I don't know what time I went to bed. This pandemic has me like so crazy. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I just asked my friend, I said, what's today? Is it Monday or is it Tuesday? I didn't know what day of the week it was. I really did not. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. Hey, minding minds. Now, if I'm not saying anything to people from now on, it's because I can't see. I literally have to stand up to look. And what I'm gonna do is try to lower this a little, even a little bit more, so you can have even a closer view of me working. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. But you know, I was trying to figure out like what is the best way to do this without I don't want to keep these on, right? I'm just putting this on for the purpose of the video. So I'm gonna grab me a paper towel. Just to work off of. I'm gonna set this right here. A little paper towel. Grab me a pusher. I'm not in any rush. I'm just doing something because being locked up in the house during the pandemic. See, that's why I said TikTok would be a much better view. It is really hard to capture it on both. I'm telling you all. Yeah, it's really hard to capture this on both. I'm telling you, come over to TikTok. I'm just pushing back my cuticles, pushing back my cuticles. Maybe I should go up some. Once I get this positioning, we good, but just trying to get the position for both. Maybe that's a little bit better. Trying to get the positioning for everyone. Yeah, you all, if you're not on TikTok, you might not get the best view. You might not. I am so sorry. I'm just pushing back my cuticles real quick. I haven't done anything to my nails and God knows when. So I'm just doing something real quick. Not about to do a full manicure on here. Y'all, this is annoying because I can't see how to get both of you all in real good on both cameras. I really can't. I'm sorry. Look at those cuticles, y'all. Look at that. I haven't done my cuticles and God knows when. I have been on 2 trips. I have been to Florida. And even with Florida, we were leaving and I had so much to do before we left out that I just literally, like, I literally came down here and just polished my nails and we just got up and, you know, went. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was packed and everything, but it was just like my nails and my hair and all of that. It just was not where it needed to be. So, I did that. I'm doing something real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change and I'm gonna put my cuticle bit in real quick. I'm just doing like quick little cleanup work. Also, I'm just giving people time to come in. This is my cuticle bit. Can you see that? And I'm just gonna go around real quick. Y'all come over to TikTok. It's just gonna be kind of impossible for me to show y'all on here. Let's see. I think that did it. I think that did it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around real quick. I'm just cleaning up, just doing something. Y'all, I am super tired. I was just telling my friend, like, maybe I should cancel it because I'm so tired. I don't even know if I feel like doing it. And it looks like I'm really hurting myself. I barely feel this. When I'm doing my clients, I always say, am I hurting you? They be like, oh no, actually feels good. Because what this is doing is removing that skin, that clear film of skin. You know, I get them mixed up. Is it the epinecium, hypernecium, whatever? It's been so long since I've been in school. But it's just removing that from the nail bed. And that's really good to do because that right there releases oil and it can affect whether or not your nails last a long time. And this is how this makes little things like that make the difference of a nail staying a couple of days and popping off versus staying, 6 weeks and still haven't moved. It's just grown out so much. So you could just see the difference in using that cuticle bit just that fast, like the difference that it makes. It makes a really big difference. Just so you know. Okay? Okay. So for those of you all who are just coming in, my name is Chicago. If you don't follow me on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for many years, over 10 years. This is my newest channel, Chicago Nails and Makeup on YouTube. We do case studies. It's a very interesting channel, but I never do nails on there. Ever. I never do nails. And so it's all about the beauty business and getting yourself, ready in that world and how to build your career. And so if you're on TikTok, I do have my link tree and it shows all the different things that I have available, for the nail tech. Such as 30-day nail tech challenge, kind of jumpstarting your business. You'll see my foot sprays, all these different things, right? So what I'm doing now, I just put a little oil in there because I saw that that's what someone did on another live because I don't want to keep these nails on at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and add, and I hope this works because if it doesn't work, it's going to be so embarrassing. Wait, it's going to be so embarrassing that it doesn't work on a live. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. I think I need to get a moderator over here on TikTok. So I don't know, Mind and Minds or somebody wants to be a moderator over there because I see it's going to be full of trollish type people. So I don't know. They're talking to themselves because I can't really even see what they're saying. So I guess those are probably like little kids who should be asleep or something. But they're just like harassing people online for fun. I don't know. So I'm just putting a coat of top coat. And this particular top coat right here is the one that I use just to like go over like rhinestones and stuff. So it has a little bit of, it's like my dirty top coat. That's why I have the black on top. I call this my dirty top coat because it's not in the best condition. But I use it for other purposes with designing. So I'm just going to go ahead and cure my nails for a minute. And that's just going to give a little bit of a buffer so I'll be able to pop these off. Now, I hope this works. This is what I saw somebody do. You saw or peel off the base coat. You said you can use some gel base coat or cuticle oil. Well, I put a little bit of cuticle oil on there and then I put the gel. But I hope I'm not going to be embarrassed on here doing this method because it'll just pop right off. We shall see. We're going to see real soon, right? We're going to see soon if this is the key. Just need it on for this live because I'm going to be walking around looking crazy like Edward Scissorhands. So we'll see. Let me see what they're saying on here. And we're going to be here for a minute. So if you want, go grab whatever you need to grab. Let's see. Okay. That should be long enough because I think it's on 1.5 minutes. You said I've been doing that all the time. Okay, so we're going to see. So I went ahead and cured that because I don't want to mess up my real nails too bad. Popping these sets on and off, playing around. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. Right? And so I'm just going to start popping on some tips. Now, I never use these tips. Let me grab some glue. Never use these tips ever. But they're like already stiletto shaped. So I thought that that would speed things up. And I see they're in like a different order than what I normally use. So let's see how this is going to go. And believe it or not, Chicago is nervous. And you know I'm never nervous. I will talk your ear off. But I just am nervous doing nails on live online. Okay, so I picked up the right one that fits pretty darn good, I think. Yep. I'm gonna glue these on. And I'm only doing one hand because we'll be here forever because, you know, as a nail tech, you can only do one hand really fast and then the other one, it'll be like a mess or it'll take you forever to do it. So we're just going to do this one. I hope this sticks, y'all. If it doesn't, I'm just going to log off and go cry and go to sleep. I'm really sleepy. See, it did not stick. I wonder, do I have to rough this up a little bit? Let me pull out a buffer. Let's see. So I didn't necessarily take off the gel. I just buffed the gel because in my mind, that should work, right? So let's see. Okay. Let's see if that made a difference. Let's see. If it didn't, we got a darn problem. But I think that would fix the problem. Buffing the gel, buffing the gel. But you know what? These tips I had before, I used these tips before I tried to, and they didn't stick. And I thought that that was so weird. So maybe these are these tips because I bought some tips and I didn't have time to fool around with them. So I kept it moving with some other tips. I'm wondering, are these those tips? That's a long nail. How you doing? How you doing? That is a long nail. It's a little bit crooked, but we're going to keep it moving, because I'm study trying to look at the camera, look at y'all, and make sure that you can see what I'm doing, too. So that one's a little bent. See, this is a brand I never worked with before in my life. I just bought them because I'm like, oh, it says fatter stiletto tips. I need to have long tips in case I get a person who wants some long tips, and maybe this will help me speed things up. Make sure that's straight. Well, I'm so busy looking at y'all on the camera, I need to make sure what I'm doing makes sense. It's so quiet. I'm not used to it being this quiet either. Like, can you play music on your lives? Can you? I know on YouTube they'll be like, even if they hear a piece of a song, they will cut your video. But I'm just wondering, see how that one is bent? You probably can't see that, but it's like bent in a weird way. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. So, what's going on with everybody? I'm gonna tell you something. This is like my therapy. I had to force myself to get out the house today. I had some things to take care of, but usually I have to go to the post office, but I didn't because my last batch, my guy friend had took it for me. He took my packages to the post office. So I was like, thank you. But then I thought about it like, well, shoot, I don't have a reason to go out the house. So today I forced myself out. Oh, this is working. I forced myself out the house and I went some places, got some things done because I'm telling you, like this pandemic, a lot of people are not talking about it, but it is affecting a lot of people mentally. Like I know so many people right now, so many people that are in therapy, like straight up. And it is not embarrassing to go to therapy. I think going to therapy is really a brave thing to do because you're working on your mental health. You know, we work on everything else, but nobody works on their mental health. And sometimes if you feel in a certain way, you snappy or you lonely or whatever, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you feel in a certain way, you might need to talk to somebody. You know, sometimes you just don't want to talk to your friends, your family, or your mama, or whatever, because you know people tend to say ignorant things like, "Oh, you would get over it," or you just tripping, or you just being sensitive, or whatever. And sometimes it's not just that; it's like certain things just build up in you, you know, over time. Like life can get to you. You know, life can really get to you, and sometimes it's best to just talk to a neutral party, a neutral person about what's on your mind to help work through your thought process. And I think that's why people get therapy mixed up. Like therapy mean you crazy. No, therapy is exactly what I said it is. It's therapy. It's a person to help you work through your emotions so you can get control of them. You know, like we are humans. And so I think that's the part that a lot of people forget. Those are coyotes. Ah, where am I going? Ew, 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 ew. So should I leave these this long? Somebody said spray the glue setting spray on, then put the tip on the glue. Well, actually, this worked though. When I buffed the glue, I actually opened the glue up. I opened the glue up, and it seems like it's working so far. I'm looking at these comments here. Do-do-do-do-do. Does this TikTok save your live? I don't know. I don't know. I was just standing up looking at comments. So we're gonna keep it going. So today I was just inspired by yin yang, you know, and if you saw it on the thumbnail, the yin yang is all about balance, right? Sometimes life gets to you and it is really hard to keep your balance, you know? It's really, really, really hard to keep your balance because people are a trip. People are really like, they will get on your nerves. And it's people that you kind of feel like you have to talk to, but really they're toxic in your life. Like really they can be. Now I'm gonna say with these, what I'm gonna do, I don't want to do too much to them and make them pop off. And I also want to kind of protect my nail bed. So I'm just gonna buff the top of these. I'm just gonna simply buff them because I'm gonna start, shoot. Now you know I don't wear long nails. I'm gonna simply buff them because I don't want to look at y'all. I can't get my life together with this on. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna simply buff them because I don't want to do too much with the drill, you know, just yet. So I'm just doing this. I'm just opening up the gel to receive lightly, to receive the acrylic because, well, let me ask you all a question. Let me get a poll here because the set that I had in mind, I'm going to do the yin yang symbol on one of the nails, right? On one. But here's the thing. I could paint it on, or should I do it with acrylic? Now, of course, you know, if I do it with acrylic, that's much more complicated. So what would you all want me to do? Because I'm not in a rush or anything. Just chilling in the crib. So what would you want me to do? Do you want me to do it with some acrylic? The not polished method? You know, take my time and do that. Or I could polish it on top. And also, should I leave them like this, pointy? Like this, or should I kind of cut them and make them like a coffin? Like which one? Yes, people, Anthony said, come over to TikTok. I'm telling you, TikTok is a much better view. It's a much different. Keep them that long. Acrylic. Okay. Keep them this long. Should I make them into, that'll require me to do a lot of filing though. Okay, I'm gonna leave them just like this because that no acrylic method, I mean that no polish method, that might take a little minute. And I don't want to have you all on here forever. So what I'm thinking is with this set, I'm going to just do like, I'm not going to tell you all my finishing touches. You have to wait around, but I'm going to do one that's like a yin yang. Then I'm going to do some French, some deep cut French. And then the other, so it'll be like 2 deep cut French, 2 just polished, and then 1 yin yang. So yeah, but it's going to have a little pop to it too in the end. So it'll come together nicely. Because one thing I noticed, to me, this is just me, I feel like sometimes people start to overdo stuff on sets, and a lot of sets look better, like less is more. Look at that one. That one's wonky. Can you see it? It's really wonky. It's wonky, like the way it curves up at the end. But sometimes I feel like people can do too much to a set, and it was a beautiful set, and then they did so much to the set, trying to put everything that they own on that one set, and it's like the set starts to look so busy, and it took away the beauty of the nail. Have you ever seen sets like that? Like, it's gorgeous, but it's almost like it was unnecessary to do all that on that one set. The prettiest sets are just like nice, neat work. Nice, neat work. Yeah, I really wish everybody move over to TikTok because official.chicago, because it would be much better. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is shut this down because I can't see the comments on TikTok because I got one phone sitting on top of another. So it's kind of in the way. It really is. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move this over. That's what I'm going to do. And however that goes for the vision, the people that decide to stay, it's kind of in my way. Okay? It's kind of in my way. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Don't forget to share and all of that. Okay, so I just wipe these down, to get the dust off. I'm going to get another. Oh, my God. How do people work with these? Oh, my God. I know. I'm trying to grab things straight forward. And when your nails are this long, you got to grab everything from the side. I bet you after a week, though, I will be used to them. Probably after a week. Now I already have my brush sitting in some liquid. I know, yeah, it's a little bit older. I'm an old school nail tech. I actually like older liquid. And what I do is I'll refresh it with some new liquid. As you know, I use Easy Flow, especially for some nails like this. I don't care. So I refreshed it with some Easy Flow monomer. I've been using this for like 20 years. If I can't get my hands on some Easy Flow, I am going to go get some, probably some Young Nails, even though I think Young Nails set so darn slow. Ugh. Yes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just lay the acrylic. I'm just going to lay the acrylic on 4 of the fingers, and then we'll work. Well, no. Maybe we should work on the yin yang first, and then while that's setting, then I can start laying the acrylic on the other ones. What do you all think? Let me know what you think. We're just doing this. We're just having fun. You said bring the sides in some. I'm almost afraid to file them right now until I put the acrylic on there. I swear. I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I almost want to put the acrylic on there first to give it some strength. Let me see. I feel like just to get that out the way, maybe I should do it. I'm just going to lay that and get it out the way. I'm going to lay it and get it out the way. So here we go. I haven't laid acrylic on myself in like probably 2 years. So be patient. Be patient. By the way, this acrylic right here is my custom blend that I make myself. I blend my own, and it's also available on Chicago Beauty Source. Oh my God, I forgot the nails were this darn long. I set this ball all the way up here. I set this all the way up here. Dang, y'all, this feels so awkward. It really does. That is not how I would lay this acrylic. Let me just smooth it out. And it kind of makes me nervous to be on the internet laying acrylic. I don't know why, because I do acrylic in front of people all the time, but it's like a client. But just to be on the internet, it's like any mistakes that you make, it's like, oh, everybody in the world saw you, you know? And I'm super sleepy. I should have warmed this up a little bit. It is really kind of watery. Really watery. Really watery. Sorry about that. Can you all see? Yeah, I'm trying to let it set before I overwork it. See, I should have been able to just boom that down. And I haven't put no nails on myself this long since my, probably over, probably more like 10 years, 20 years. Y'all like, Dad, how old is she? If you watch my YouTube channel, you will know. Can y'all see? Oh man, it's in my battery dying. I didn't plug this in. Yeah, well that means I'm gonna definitely have to get off the other phone because I'm gonna have to plug this in. And then that would make this an epic fail, wouldn't it? My first live. But I've been telling people, like, you have to push outside your boundaries if you want to see growth. And so for 2022, I'm like, I have to go live more. I need to be on all these different social media platforms. I need to let people know, I exist. Y'all, I don't know about doing nails this long on myself. Maybe I might have to pull out my mannequin hand for their next live. This is awkward as hell to me. I see people on live doing their own nails all the time, but this is awkward because I don't even wear nails. I wear no chip. You all who know me, you have never even seen me in nails. I don't think, ever. I do everybody else's, but not my own. And this is super watery. This is going to take forever. I'm just going to take my time. Look at that. That should have set by now. I need to heat up some water. Definitely. So I can heat this liquid up a little bit because it's a little runny for me. A little runny for me. Can y'all see? Way runny for me. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this because this is like runny. And this is awkward. I need to pull out my mannequin hand and do the mannequin. I really do think I should. The mannequin is upstairs. Can somebody tell me how to put the tips on the mannequin? I feel very awkward, you all, doing the nails on myself. It's like, I feel like I'm in school. Like, for real. I'm not even joking. We'll be here all night. Yeah, I gotta heat this up. See, I'm in the basement, you all. It's especially cold down here. And it's a cold night here in Chicago. So this is like kind of watery to me. I'm gonna say it's not setting up as fast as I would like. Yeah, definitely not. Because I don't do all this laying no damn acrylic. Yeah, see, look at that on the sides. That shouldn't even be moving. This is gonna be a fail for me tonight, y'all. This is a fail. to me. Or maybe I had to turn it around this way and do it. I can go get my mannequin hand and do it on there, but I can't do this. We'll be all day. Then I'll be stuck doing a lot of filing, which I don't believe in. No, hell no. Y'all, this ain't gonna work for me. I tried it. I gotta go the mannequin route. I tried it. I tried it. I tried it. Me putting these long nails on me, it is not what's up. It is not gonna work. It is not going to work. We will be forever. Let me see something. Well, hold on. Hold on. I don't know how to put it on the mannequin. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me grab it. I got this mannequin hand right here. Boom. And I glued this down on here for this mannequin hand, but I don't know how to put the tips on there. Does anybody know how to put the tips on there? Because me putting this acrylic on myself feels super awkward, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. If anybody knows me, I've been doing nails forever, but I have not put nails on myself in over 20 years, probably. Because I really don't wear them, so it just feels really weird. What should I do? Should I keep going, or should I try to put it on this mannequin? What should I do? Make you moderator on TikTok? Okay. Anthony, I will do that. Manage. I will definitely do that. Y'all tell me what I should do. Or I have to get this together and come back to do this. Because to be honest with you, me laying acrylic on myself is going to be a problem. No, I can't really lay it like this. I need to lay on a hand. I don't lay acrylic on myself. Thank you, Izzy Nails. Yeah. Just do 2 more. Okay. Yeah, so this is the hand right here. But this glue is not all the way dry yet. So, and I have to figure out how to put the tips on this hand. So I can have something facing me and I can just lay the acrylic. I feel like I'm laying acrylic upside down like this. Oh, shoot. See? Y'all could tell I don't do this. It's kind of embarrassing. We'll keep going. I'll keep trying. And what I'm going to do here is unplug this and plug in this. I'll keep going. I guess. Take my glasses off and move these clamps. Okay, sorry. Y'all, this is not as easy as it looks. I will say that too. Definitely. I'm not talking about laying acrylic. I'm just saying like setting up and doing stuff live on live. Mm-mm. What is this clinking, clinking? What is that? Something is hitting. I think that's my little thermos. That's just water in there. I'm like dead, sleepy, tired. I just realized I really didn't get sleep. On the phone to what, 2, 3 in the morning? And then I just still didn't go to sleep after I got off the phone because the kitchen was a mess. I had to clean up the kitchen. Sometimes you could, you know, you look around your kitchen. Most women can't go to bed with the kitchen a mess unless you're just real tired, like whatever. But I think I cleaned up the kitchen. I don't even remember. But I know I didn't go straight to bed. I do know that. I feel like I'm literally doing a set of nails upside down, you guys, because I am not. When I tell you I am not used to laying acrylic on myself, I am not. I lay acrylic on everybody else all week long. I am not used to laying it on myself. Didn't even think about this part. Like, I'm going live. Yeah. Yeah. We shall see. This is a challenge. So I think just doing this right here, I'm like, even for new nail techs trying to learn, I really think that you should work on a mannequin because laying it on yourself is it's a totally different view from laying it on a mannequin. And in real life, you're going to be working on people. So you know, you're laying it. If you learn like this all the time and you go to do somebody, it's going to feel the opposite. Like when you go to lay it on somebody else, it's going to feel awkward because you are laying it. It's going to feel kind of probably upside down for you that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, because for me, I feel like I'm literally laying upside down. Back in the day when I was like 20 and I used to wear nails all the time, I probably could just throw a set on me like bam, 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 you know, all the darn time. See, look at that. That's going in the sides. Why didn't I turn on the tea kettle? Trying to keep that in order. These are long as hell too. Edward Scissorhands. I didn't lay that too close because it's so kind of runny. I know it's going to go up there anyway. So this will be a filing nightmare for me. It is going to be a filing nightmare for me. But that one is better than the other one, right? Dang, that's long as hell. Long, long, long. Don't worry about that. That can be brought in, but golly, that's long. To me, that's a long darn nail. But that was the one, if you remember, I said it was wonky. It was wonky, but you see now that's kind of evened out. It's not doing that weird thing up. Okay, so we'll keep going. Ooh, okay, so had to look to see how long the darn nail was. while I'm releasing acrylic. Can you all see? Yeah. And that's so crazy because I've been playing phone tag with her all day. And then as soon as I go live, then here she come calling. So hopefully I can catch her after when I'm done because I need to talk to her. Okay. We're getting better. Oh, so y'all can see a little bit over there. See what y'all saying. I will make you a moderator on TikTok. I think I showed you all a mannequin hand. I hope you could see it. Y'all probably looking like this girl cannot lay no acrylic. I probably would think the same thing. Watching this live, like, oh my God. But yeah, I've been doing this forever, but not on myself. Wow, wow, wow. It's totally different. I do actually have an acrylic video, how to lay acrylic, like teaching you. And it's not necessarily what I'm doing now. These are super long nails. It's, you know, controlling your ball and pulling your ball. But this is really not the best example what I'm doing right now. At all. But that's okay. Pulling it in. My thing is when you lay an acrylic, for me, I'd rather take more time and have the acrylic neat than to just lay a whole bunch of acrylic that's like super sloppy because you think you saving time, but you're gonna spend more time with all that filing later, you know? So that's pretty decent, you know? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to give up. I want to just be like, I should have practiced this on myself before I came. I really should have before I came on live, but here I am. Here I am. I gotta push through, right? Brush feels a little dirty too. Feels a lot dirty. That's okay. Oh, you see how fast that ran over there? That tells you that this is not setting as fast as I normally. Me having to do this, that tells me, let me do this. I'm gonna turn on some hot water. Definitely. Definitely. I gotta heat this up. It's like 15 degrees here in Chicago, something like that. It might be 11. Yeah, you know, people that don't follow me, they probably think I'm just starting out doing nails. And you guys, it's because I don't wear nails at all. And I can't tell you the last time I put some nails on myself. So my mannequin hand, I'm preparing it, and I had to glue it down because the little suction cup that it comes with does not stick. So I had to get creative and order some Gorilla Glue from Amazon and Gorilla Glue it down on something. See how I set that kind of far because I know it's spreading. So it's going to float back into the cuticle on its own. But yeah, I had to rig some stuff up. So basically my mannequin hand is not ready yet, and I haven't tested it. And I have to test that. So I was like, oh, I told you people I wasn't gonna last, so just do it yourself. Not realizing I don't do nails on myself, and I definitely don't wear no long nails or do nails this long. I can for people, but my clientele is shorter, much shorter, more like a medium, schmedium. See how that keeps floating back there after all this time? That should not be happening. You in cold weather and that's happening. You need to heat up your liquid. You need to heat up your liquid so you can have more control over it. So I should have been did that. Been did that. You can hear it heating up now. Yes, they are wide, but don't worry. I will pull that in real fast. I'll pull that in fast with the file. I didn't want to file them too much before I got some acrylic on it to hold it on. Yes, they are wide. You say looks good, CC. I know you lying. You lying. Stop playing. Yeah, go get some warm water. That yeah, it's heating up now. You hear it. I feel like I am doing nails upside down, and I definitely don't go through all this paper towel. One paper towel. That's it. That's all. So before I come back on live, I'm gonna do a run through on my mannequin hand. Maybe CC, when you come over here, we can test out some methods on the mannequin fingers before I go live again, so I can be working on a client and be working like this, like I normally work. Y'all really want me? Y'all really want me to do this darn do you all really want me to do this yin yang nail? Y'all trying to really challenge me today? See how people set you up? No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna keep it moving though, because that's gonna take a minute. I'm just pulling on it, see if it's gonna release. Release. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm turning it all type of ways. Can y'all see? Okay. Because I feel like I'm doing it upside down, so I'm turning it towards me. Boom. And maybe this is how I should do nails from now on live. I'm gonna keep doing this until I master my technique, until I master my live technique. It's my first time, so be patient. See, that's more the way I lay. Like, boom. I made this very wet so I can grab a huge bead. Pressing down, trying to release some liquid. Yeah, this is actually better turned this way for me. But I think you all can still see. Yeah, much better. I'm trying to lay this fast. I'm gonna be all day laying this stuff. Yeah, I would have been done with the whole set at this point. I don't think y'all see how long these are though. I think I bit off more than I could chew tonight. Like trying to do too much. First live, putting long nails on myself. Now that's more on point. Whatever, I ain't about to fool with that all day. It's not even, yeah, I do have to get back into the flow of doing it on myself. I'm telling you, it's doing like this. It's probably been since my 20s laying acrylic on myself this long. I have not worn acrylic this long probably since my 20s. Like straight up. Like, yeah, pretty sure. And even when I would get nails, I would always have another nail tech, slap some on me. And if I put some on myself, they definitely were not this long. Mm-mm. I should try to keep these on tonight. I said I was going there and clean up the kitchen. I would probably break something. One of my beautiful wine glasses or something. So maybe that's not a good idea. Right? When your nails is this long, you got to learn how to grab everything sideways. Sideways. You will hurt yourself trying to grab stuff direct, straightforward. Cece, you coming back tomorrow? Hmm? Oh my God. See what I'm saying? Look at it. All that. Your acrylic should never, after sitting on there that long, it should never be running over. That means it's just not at the right temperature. Or it's just too much liquid, whatever. But it's definitely not too much liquid. It's the temperature down here. Can you all see? I'm just going to sit there like right there. Hold it for a second because it's still running. I don't want to put too much right there because it's getting to be a hump. Now, ain't that funny? These are really long. It didn't take too long to lay those, I don't guess. Like, wow. I don't think y'all see how long that is. That is long. And y'all really want me to put myself through the torture? I don't know. I might have to polish that. That darn yin yang, because this, I'm not gonna lie to you, was a bit of a challenge. It was like, you know, a bit of a challenge. Can we talk about what we think the trends will be this year? I noticed minimalism is coming back. Yes, minimalism, and that's what I was saying earlier. Hey, minimalism is definitely a thing. It's been coming back for a minute, like less is more. And that's what I try to tell a lot of my clients, and I think they get mad at me because they think I'm trying to like be lazy or something. I'm like, no, sometimes what you're asking me to do is like it's taken away from it, and some of the cutest nails that I'm seeing nowadays, they're going back. French is back now. French is back, and even the original traditional French is back. Let me grab some hot water. Where is my bowl? Trying to grab some hot water to put this in, but at this point it really don't matter, do it? Hold on, I'm back. So I would definitely say French is in. I don't know if you've noticed, people are even going back to the old school 1990s French, like the straight up ugly. I ain't gonna say ugly, but the old school 90s French. Then they doing the deep Frenches, and then they doing like a lot of different variations of French, like the sideways. You would just kind of do something like this, the sideways French, different things like that. So yeah. if y'all could just get an idea, like this camera is not really showing you how long these are. These are super long. Like, yeah, long, long, long. So by a show of hands, do you want me to really look at my hands, how dry they are? They will start cracking this time of year too. Do you really want me to? This is a struggle, but if you look at it, it's not too bad in terms of the acrylic. You get what I'm saying? Like me having lumps and bumps and stuff, even though I haven't done this on myself and God knows when, I still pulled it off. And I don't think it took too long. But do you all really want to put me through the agony of trying to do the yin yang? Or should I polish that on? Like really? I just don't think y'all understand how long these are. And I just don't want to do these nails all day. I would charge so much money. I really would. I'm looking at the comments. I'm standing up. You said polish it. Yeah, I think we'll be here forever if I didn't polish it. Yeah, polish it. Because I was going to do the cutout, but I think that I should save more advanced stuff like that for working on the mannequin because I'm used to working this way. With, okay, so let me just lay this real quick then. Wait, something on here. Okay. Can you all see? Trying you all, trying to make sure you all can see. You see the difference though. Even me turning around this way, you see, it's just different. It's a totally different angle. I think nail techs who go live and do their nails on here real quick all the time, it's nothing for them to work that way, but I'll get used to it. Come on off. I'm all about trying to have acrylic that you don't have to file too much. I can't stand spending a lot of time filing, not too much. After the acrylic is laid, I'm like really like, oh, we down on the last part. We down on the last leg. See my fingers shaking because I'm trying to hold steady. Trying to hold steady. Yeah, y'all, this is a little bit better for me. Ooh. It's a little bit better. Still a little awkward. Let me turn it this way. Oh my God, I should have followed my first man. I was like, yo, you should come log back in tomorrow after you get some rest and you're awake. But really, I should have did a trial run before just jumping on live, doing something I haven't done with all new equipment and everything. That was just too ambitious. A little ambitious. But that's me. Always, I'm always pushing the envelope on things. I just do. You keep doing that, you look back on it, and then it becomes easy to you. But that first time is always like a nightmare or scary. But when you're on live, you don't have no choice but to just do it. You're live. What you gonna do? Just cut the camera off and start crying? No, just gotta keep going, I guess. What doesn't kill you? What makes you stronger, right? I should have let this sit in here a little bit longer to warm it up, or put a little bit more water in there because it was kind of shallow, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, see, y'all. Okay, there we go. I don't think it was that bad considering. I don't think it was that bad considering the circumstance and everything. I think it's laid pretty decent. It's no big waves or anything in there. Oops, it's a little wet. It's real wet. Y'all, I'm not used to that. Okay. I'm just looking at comments. Tyra Toodle said, I'm late. You said, I see the difference in you turning the nail and the acrylic is not as runny since you warmed it up. And I warmed it up just a little bit. I could have warmed it up a little bit more, but you could over warm it and it'd be like a brick. So I was just like, this is the last nail, so forget it, whatever. What I'm more concerned about is big humps and lumps in the acrylic. So when you go to file with the e-file, it's like a hot mess and you spending all day trying to file. That's where a lot of us lose time. So I'd rather spend a few more minutes with good acrylic application, so you don't have to spend forever filing. I've seen people filing on people's nails I've seen people file for like an hour on a set. And it's just like, wow. If you're filing that long on a nail, it was something, with the application was a bit off. Which would probably be the case with this one, but that ain't gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Watch. That is, oh my God. That is not gonna happen. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the filing. I'm gonna move on to the filing really quick. I'm gonna move some of this stuff out the way. And these are the nail tips fatter, which I had never seen that before, y'all. It says fatter long stiletto. Because I have a couple of clients that have like big nail beds. My nail beds are pretty big too. Okay, let's move on to this filing. Trying to get in a position where both of you all can see. Whew, now this is even awkward too. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I'm gonna start with this thumb. Cece, I wish you was here. Like, come file my nails, girl. Let's see. Cece, come file them for me. I just don't, and I really don't know how girls do nails when nails is long. I guess you get used to it. Oh my God. And that's wet. I guess you get used to it. I don't know, but I guess life has changed for me, y'all. So I'm going underneath. I probably gonna make these perfect because sometimes I say I'm tired. Seriously, I'll say I'm tired, and then it's a lot of times I come on live with you all for 2 hours and I will feel so tired before I get on live. But once I get to talking, I get pumped up. But I think I'm really tired tonight because I'm still feeling exhausted. Like, oh my God. So now I'm going on top. I just don't really think this live is showing how long these are. At all. They look kind of just like a medium long on the camera, but they are not. I got the file all the way up under here. That's how I'm going to take a lot of that wideness out real quick. Going all the way up underneath. That you see. Here we go. And I don't want to be pulling on them, pushing on them too hard. And this thing pop off. I swear to God, one of them pop off and be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to come back with the mannequin. I ain't doing this over. I'm not. I want to go sit and finish watching Orange is the New Black. I'm on the prison riot part of Orange is the New Black. Where Poussey was just killed. Yeah. So I've already seen the whole series, but I'm gonna move this up a little bit more. Poussey was just killed. And they are going crazy. And they got the lady on there that's supposed to be, I guess that's supposed to be like Martha Stewart, but they're calling her Donna King or something. Karen King or something, some celebrity that's locked in with them while they're going through this whole riot thing. It's just, this show is hilarious to me. The storylines are crazy. So we got that one. See? Came together really quickly, right? In terms of shape and everything. Got that one. My nail is actually kind of wide. Believe it or not, this is a number 2. I wear a number 2 on my middle finger, just to give you an idea. A number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2. Number 2 is some people's thumbs, but that's actually my middle finger size. I'm actually standing up working right now, so I can see what you see. Literally. So like I was saying, who you think you talking to? Like I was saying. Oh my God. Let's keep going. So that's 2. We're going to keep it going. We go number 3 right now. Now you see how I messed up these dirty acrylics at first, how I messed it up, right? I'm doing that, but it's still awkward because the nails are so long and they're kind of, this whole situation is awkward to me. This actually works pretty good for me, believe it or not. Standing up, looking at the phones. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of working. Turning it around different ways. Let's see. And I'm trying to make sure they can see it here on StreamYard, which is where everybody else is streaming from. Facebook. The 2 Facebooks and YouTube. So that's on the other. I still got the other camera going. Was what I'm saying. I'm making sure that it's pretty much in view. Can you imagine me trying to do both hands though? That wouldn't happen. Because you know it's always harder to lay your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand. So that just would have made, I just would have probably just threw the camera, threw the phone somewhere. That just wouldn't happen. Even trying to hold the file and get used to that on camera, like that would have been a mess. I would have been dropping the darn file every 5 minutes. This was the one that was wonky, remember? See, pull the cell phone together. Didn't even have to throw it away. Throw the tip away. So this finger, I wear number 3. On my ring finger, I wear number 3. On my middle finger, I wear number 2. On my pinky finger, I actually wear number, really like a 6 for full coverage. You know, that's the other thing. Sometimes the tips are a little short. You want to really make sure they're covering them side walls, the sides. So it's like for me, 6, 3, 2, 3 again, and then the thumb is a 0. Those are my sizes. I don't know if you know your sizes for your hands like that, but I kind of just know over the years. And so when I'm out and somebody else is doing my nails, if I know if my nails is gonna be like it's gonna have like bald spots on the side, just depending on what tips they picking up. You can play it off sometimes, but I mean, I just get concerned when I see people picking up sizes that I'm like, I see a 3. Why would you put that 4? On my middle finger, I should have like you could play off a 3 on my middle finger, but I mean, like you should definitely really have like a 2 for good coverage. For me, I see I end up doing a lot of people's fill-ins where the, and the client pointed out, they're like, they don't even look at that. It's acrylic missing on the side. And the reason why acrylic is missing on the side is because the tip was missing on the side. So that nail tech just went with, you know, that nail tech just went with what they saw. So, I mean, they just went with the tip. Hold on 1 second. Leslie. Hey, I'm live online. But I want to talk to you. I must talk to you. So can you please, I'm gonna call you back a little bit later, okay?
Okay, hon.
Okay, bye. Yep, so yeah, the bald spots on the side, it'll be like acrylic missing along this whole side of the nail, like right up in there, you know, and it's usually because the tips weren't properly sized, you know? You said bald spots are one of my biggest pet peeves on nails. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I like to make sure my nails are covered on the sides. And the problem really is like even my thumbs, they only make 0s. But to be honest with you, I could even be like a negative or something, or a size even larger than a 0, to be honest with you. You know? Then the other thing I see with nails that are this long is that it'll be a whole bunch of designs on them. But you know, us with the nail tech eye, I started looking at the nails from different angles, and I started seeing like big waves and stuff in the acrylic and all of that. So like I said, I'd rather spend more time making sure the acrylic is laid well, because you see, I'm actually shaping this up pretty fast. I've only been live for an hour and 20 minutes, you know, and that was me setting up and talking and fiddle faddling and all that. And this is, you know, pretty done almost. You said because that structure is major key. Right. Exactly. And this is me doing nails on myself, which I have not done in 20 years. So I just, you know, it's a learning process. It's all a learning process. And this is a terrible plug at this time, but I do have an acrylic class on how to lay acrylic. It's all in my link tree in my bio, you know, and it's step by step. And it's not on nails this long. Like, I don't even do nails this long. It's very, very, very rare. They can't really do nails for real. They just good at those tacky designs. And that's what, you know, I didn't want to say all that, but a lot of people know how to put designs on. But if you really look at the acrylic work is like, it could use some work, you know. But that's the part, a lot of people don't want to spend time on their craft, like on that level. It's just a fun design. But like somebody said earlier, minimalism is coming back. And so, okay, let's use this for an example. Cardi B's nail tech. She was hot for a minute, right? Don't nobody never really mention her no more. You know why? Because bling nails are really trending out. Let's talk about it. Think about it. Bling nails are trending out. 2 years ago, everybody wanted bling nails. Everybody wanted bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. You can make so much money off doing bling nails. Now people don't really want stones. And I don't even know if you noticed that. And a lot of stuff that we see online, if you are seeing stones, that's trending too. It's only little amounts of stones around a cuticle and stuff like that, or little splashes of stones. So bling nails are out. And so nobody's really, I ain't saying she don't have clients, but you know, at one point people were flying from all over the world to go to Cardi B's nail tech, Jenny. They were interviewing her and everything because of her, all she was known for the bling. Cardi B nails goes to a lot of different people to get her nails done. You see what I'm saying? So now she's not even as relevant. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not saying anything bad towards her at all. What I'm saying is that, yeah, the trends do change. And that's why I always say, like, it's very important to get into your craft in terms of understanding the basics and the foundation, such as your acrylic. And that's super important, because if you just know how to do, and I've said this so many times, you just now know how to do a certain thing, and that's what you're known for. What's going to happen when that certain thing is out of style, or that, you know, like, that's not even a trend anymore? What you going to do? Like, I just feel like, just to make sure that you are always good, always in a good position, you should, if nothing else, be able to do a banging acrylic. No matter what, you will always be winning if you know how to lay some acrylic in all situations, because that is true. Minimalism is here. And the problem with minimalism is it's going to hurt a lot of us nail techs who are not, it's going to hurt a lot of the nail techs who are not designers, because I'm not a big designer. I've been trying to force myself to get more into designs. I try to force myself, but it's just not really my thing to draw. I'm gonna say drawers. So I'm gonna be doing more lives on here too for people who don't draw, and just giving you different ideas of things that I do that are really, really easy, that you could charge for, but it looks like you did a lot, but you didn't do a lot. You know, and some things that you should have in your arsenal, you know, because everybody doesn't draw. But that minimalism stuff, a lot of people are drawing all these intricate lines and designs and drawing SpongeBob. I will never be able to do all that. That's not my thing. I'm not an artist on that level. So you will have some people say, oh, she can't do designs. But I know a lot of those people that do a lot of art, their acrylic is not that good, for a fact. They're just really a really good artist. Like, if you talk to a lot of those technicians, they probably paint for real, like on canvases and everything. You see how I brought that together? Definitely coming together, right? Bloop. What does that mean across the screen where it's saying TikTok universe sent some? What does that mean? Could somebody tell me? So these are done. These 4 are done. You said Marie does her nails now. She still gets them long and gaudy. I haven't really looked at her nails in a long time. I just know she don't be mentioning Jenny like that too much anymore. And I knew somebody else was doing her nails. And I feel like I've seen a couple people do her nails. She might have just settled down with her, you know. You see that angle? You see what I'm trying to do? So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, we just don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into being known for our designs, because that right there is like it could be a trick bag. Could definitely be a trick bag. I'm real funny about, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make these perfect because I am very tired. But I see some that are like, I just don't know how the person sent the people out the door like that. It's like you could throw all them designs on top, but golly, some stuff you gotta fix it. Come on now. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Like I was saying, fix it, fix it, fix it. Give me my money. Run me my money. Y'all, hold on. Let me drink a little water. It's a little dusty in here. Look how, let me see how I open this up. Gotta do everything sideways. I feel a little cute doing that though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little cute. Y'all, oh, I'm so sorry. See? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is not the life. This is not gonna work. Okay, so I got one more to shape, and that is the pinky. But the pinky, I saved that for last because it was the worst one. It was when I first made the acrylic, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? You said I'm late, but what is that, your acrylic powder color? Yes, I blend my own acrylic powder. It is available on chicagobeautysource.com. And for those of you all on TikTok, I have in my bio all the links to everything. You can look through and see what I have. But this acrylic is something I blend myself, and it's what I use all the time. I always keep big jugs of it around at all times. See, it's a big jug. You saw me working with my small jug, and then I have even bigger jugs. I'm always keeping a huge supply of that's my base acrylic that I use all the freaking time. Like I use that because it's a good cover acrylic. A lot of people like to wear this color by itself. It looks good matte. I just like it. It's good for ombre. It's good for people who, like, I work over other people's work, right? And so sometimes the nails are in pretty bad shape. That works as a really good camouflage for bad work. You can kind of glaze it over it and make the nails look better and win that client over. So I just always stick with my acrylic. I have others, of course, but on a day-to-day basis, this is what I use. You said the designs are minimal nowadays. Yep. I want to do some pretty nail art. Then the client's like, oh, I just want white. Yeah, and everybody want white. Everybody want white toes. They were driving me crazy these past 2 summers. Everybody wanted white toenails to the point where I didn't want to wear white toenails because it was just everybody had it. Okay, you say she still gets some long. Okay, yep, I saw that. It's gonna hurt the nail techs who aren't real nail techs that only do the gaudy, because when they get someone who wants something simple, the client will notice how bad the acrylic is. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. And so at the end of the day, we can't skip over good acrylic. We just can't. We cannot skip over good acrylic. We can't. And what you just said is so true. Now we're about to attack this monster right here. Oh, y'all, even me trying to turn it this way is awkward as I don't know what. Oh, y'all forgive me on this one. You know, this is the first one. So basically, this was my first time in 20 years putting a nail on myself, putting acrylic on myself. Maybe 15 years. I don't know. This long, I would say 20 years. And this one almost made me cry. I was so embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I told you all in this new year what I was gonna do. In that video I did, are you ready? And so I'm a person of my word. I try to be a person of my word. So I told you I was gonna do it, and I logged on here and I did it, even though I was so sleepy. And I may not have been sleepy. Let me tell you something else that happens too. Sometimes your brain will trick you into thinking that you are sleepy or you are tired, and you are not. That is your the brain is so powerful. It will start to make you have physical ailments. Look at that. We're gonna bring it together. I just gotta find the right angle. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Let me try to sit down now. Okay. I remember one time, I'm gonna tell you 2 times. In high school, I was in, oh God. I was in, how do they do this? Like that. I was in concert choir, right? And I was a part of this special group it was called, like, I forgot the name of it, but it was a group of us who we sang and we danced. Okay. I was a bit of a nerd. But I was a part of this dancing group. And I was at practice and I did good and I had it, like it was cool. But for some reason, the morning of when I had to go to school and we had to perform that day, I woke up and while all of a sudden my throat on fire. Now it ain't like the song was, nothing special. And it was a group of us singing. So it's not like I'm putting in major vocals on it. It's just a group song. But I woke up with my throat on fire. I felt like I had the flu, all this stuff. It was just terrible. I was like crying, like I can't go to school. I'm gonna miss the thing. But really, my mind was playing tricks on me, trying to tell me that I couldn't do it because I was really just afraid to sing and dance in front of the school because I had never did that before. Like a lot of these people to this very day, like they're producers and all that. Like the school I went to was a performing arts magnet high school, so we had like a lot of real talented people. Like they in the industry today working, and so it was nothing for them. But y'all, I don't even perform. I went to school that day, but I went to school and started crying to my music teacher, like I can't do it. And I think let me tell you, I think I had a hoarse voice and everything. Like my voice was hoarse. Like my man had really tricked my body into thinking that I couldn't do it. And I did not perform. Like somebody else stepped in and did it. And you want to hear something else? By the end of that day, I was okay. I swear to God, I was not sick by the end of that day. So I probably looked like a big old liar. But the truth of the matter is, at the time, that morning, and when I got to school, who just scheduled an appointment? Somebody just scheduled. By the time I got to school, when I woke up and when I was at school, I literally felt like I had the flu and could not even talk. Like I can't talk. My throat is on fire. Ain't that crazy? And so your mind is that dang on powerful. So if you tell yourself you can't do it, guess what? You can't do it. If you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. Same thing happened when I moved to Atlanta. I had met this girl. She was an artist and she made jewelry. Her name is Ingenious Design. She do some of the most beautiful wire art wrap pieces I've ever seen, ever. When I tell you ever, ever. Matter of fact, when the show Single Ladies was out, Single Ladies, remember that with Lisa Ray? Lisa Ray. Remember that show? I used to love that show. Her jewelry was featured in the boutique. Like her stuff was on point. Before everybody else started doing wire wrapping, she would see how I brought that together. Still a little bit wild, but I'm just saying. She was one of the first people that I saw do that wire wrapping, and she used to always do photo shoots. And so I had graduated from makeup school or whatever. And she was like, "Come do my shoot. You can get the professional pictures. We could just do a trade. You do the makeup. You're gonna get credit, and I give you a copy of the pictures." I'm like, that's perfect, y'all. And I was good. I was one of the best students out of my class, like for real. Like my teacher, she would send me on special assignments and everything. That's how I got to work with Dwight Eubanks directly and, stuff like that because I was one of her better students. One day she even called me to go work on the news to do like a Halloween special on the news in Atlanta. But I was on my way out of town, so I couldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like, I was good enough for her to trust me to do special assignments. But for some reason, when I finished school or whatever, and I really had to get out there and show what I know for real, same thing. Woke up that, I woke up that morning, came together pretty decent, didn't it? That came together pretty decent. Remember, that one was a little bit crooked because I had just started or whatever. But I woke up that morning, same dang on thing. Could not breathe. Hoarse, feeling like I had the flu, dizzy. All these darn symptoms just popped up. And I knew that it was in my head, but I just felt so bad. I had to call her. I called her crying, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I just don't feel good. I just don't feel good. I just don't feel good." And she was like, okay, it's cool, I understand. I mean, we were still cool or whatever, but I just felt so bad. And guess what? Y'all, guess what? Later on that day, I felt okay. You see what I'm saying? Later on that day, I felt okay. So once again, it was my man. I'm showing them. See that? See that? See that, y'all? See that? See that? That's good. That's good. And there wasn't a lot of fouling considering the circumstances. Now, I see a lot of acrylic out here in these streets, but I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the times it's, I don't know, it's being slapped on or whatever. I don't know, but it's got to be right. It's got to be right. You say you sick of the white toes. Yeah, they still asking for it. They still asking for it. Make sure you follow on the TikTok. It's official.chicago. So now I'm just going to drill. Official.chicago, right? But I'm going to tell you something about this drilling part. Because the acrylic, I kind of tried to pull it on in. In real life, it's much, much, much better, okay? But I'm not going to have to do that much drilling. Because if you, like I said, if you look at it, that's my goal. My goal is to kind of do one of these things. Grab a little bit. Oh my God, I can't even grab a bit. I'm still trying to grab a bit, y'all. Oh my God, don't drop it. Don't drop it. Look, look, look. Oh man. Big ups to people who, big ups to y'all. Okay, I got the new bit on here. So that's what you want. I look. It sometimes be looking good, but I be seeing a lot of it. It be like designs be fabulous, but it be like, wow, they really just skip through paying attention to the acrylic. So I don't plan on doing a lot of drilling on here. Should not have to. Turn it up a little bit. Now this may be a little awkward for me too. I want to take a little bit of this hump out the thumb though. But you know, I'm just saying. Here's the other problem with the nails that are this long. Now, these are not the exact tips that I'm seeing everybody with sometimes, yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of these flat tips. The problem with the flat tips, people keep them on, but I noticed that the girls, they always walking around with a couple nails missing. And the reason why is because those super flat tips are not made for you to put a apex in the nail. And the apex is the strongest point in the nail, and it's like the way those tips are made, you're not really getting that. See, this is smooth down here. This is already smooth, so I really don't have to do much. You don't have to always drill over the whole nail. If the acrylic, oh, I'm out of focus. If the acrylic is decent, I'm gonna pull this down some. If the acrylic is decent, you don't have to spend a lot of time on the other stuff. So that's like, to me, make sure y'all can see. I'm trying to get in frame here. If the acrylic is decent, I don't feel like you have to spend a lot of time on the other stuff, you know? So I don't know. And that's why I think a lot of the girls are experiencing their nails popping off too. You know, like the whole nail popping off, because there's no there's no point. There's no stress point in the nail at all. It's just like, I just noticed a lot of those are like really, really flat. You know, like flat all the way across. Yeah. They are really, oh, this is awkward. They are really flat. And this might die, y'all. I only have one cord. I'm gonna be just on probably TikTok from now on. It's much clearer. But I think that's part of it too, because the acrylic is just being laid. with no stress point, with no apex. The flat tips, I know that's the whole new look now. Yeah, these are flat. These are smooth down here. So I'm just gonna go around the top. It's no the flat nails I really was in. I know it's a whole different look. I ain't mad at it or whatever. But I just noticed that it's like, to me, that seems like that's the trend now. Like, people are not, oh God, people are not really concerned with building the apex. But I guess on those flat tips, the apex will look strange, huh? I guess. I think I have some of them flat tips, and I'm gonna try to put some on. I do, matter of fact, they're in the tote. I'm gonna pull them out one day and maybe put it on the mannequin and see what they like to work with. Keep in mind, this is kind of awkward for me, y'all. Working on my own hand. Can y'all see? Okay. Not bad. That's the other thing. It's not a lot of buffing required either. But it all goes back to me and my little humble opinion about how that acrylic is laid, you know? And this was a bit of a challenge, but it all pulled together. That one still got a little bit of a hump in it, but we're going to keep it moving. Bring me my money. Where my money? Where my money? Looks good. I think so. I swear to God, they look medium on camera. They're so long. Okay. Wait. You said, yeah, it's funny because somebody asked me for black the other day and I was surprised. I said, black? Yeah, and that girl's asking for black. It's so funny. Where did they get this from? Because my other client, she a little bit older. She said she wanted black and she ain't the type of person to wear black. You know what else they've been asking me about a lot lately? Everybody been wanting green out of nowhere. Green. And not a lime green, like a straight up just green. And it's funny how the media is influenced in different ways and they don't even realize it. But we realize it because our clients all start coming and asking us for the same thing. All start coming and asking us for the same thing. It's crazy. Y'all gonna kill me. I am really tired. I feel like I want to design these tomorrow because I am really like that exhausted and tired. And I just don't really feel like I have the energy to do these nails right now. I feel like I should come back tomorrow and do the design on here. I am really tired. Like, and they look so medium. Like here on this camera, they look pretty long. But on the TikTok, they look kind of short. But they are not short. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm tired and I'm just exhausted mentally and I ain't had that much sleep and it's a lot going on. Like I still got some calls to return and I wasn't prepared for this tonight like I thought. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep these on and then we'll just go right back into designing them. That's what I'm thinking. Probably tomorrow around 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna keep these on. Yeah. Because I just got stuff to do around the house. So that's what I'll do. If not, what I'll do is, Cece, I don't know if you're coming over here, but if not, what I'll do is I'll do another set, and the set will be done on the actual mannequin hand because this glue is not dried yet. It's not dried yet. So that way I could be facing like this, because this was the original plan anyway, but that glue is not dry. I could be facing like this. This was the plan. I got these clamps right here that I was going to clamp onto the table, and see, that way y'all can really see. You can really watch me work. You get what I'm saying? On here. So this is what I did buy. This is what I bought to work with. And I could just let this up because I got this professional stand and everything, y'all. So we can come up and really get into it, honey. So all this is, you know, I think that'll be much, much, much better. So I'll finish the designs up, and then from this point on, we'll be working on this hand, and I could really get into what I do and work on this hand. Just don't bump them up. Oh, they good. Oh, shoot. I hope, right? And knock one off. They feel pretty secure. They feel pretty secure. But just to give you an idea, look at how long that thumb is. Yeah. So what does that mean, y'all, where it say such and such sent TikTok universe to such and such? What does that mean? Because it's like a red thing going across the top of my screen. What do that mean? What does that mean? I just want to know. You said toe up. What does that mean? Why am I rubbing this hand like it's a real hand? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody's going to tell me. Wait. Just don't bump on, right? I thought somebody was going to tell me. I'll find out, I guess. Look how rusty I am. Okay. Well, I guess I am going to jump off. But that was still fun, right? Watching me just even lay these long nails on myself. It's not as easy as you think to put acrylic on yourself, because what you don't realize, you literally are putting on a set upside down. It looks like it's not, but it is. And turning around this way is not the easiest too. It's just weird doing nails, doing acrylic on yourself, unless you do it every day. So you said, yeah, just announcing shares and invited. They're invited. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because I never pay attention to that. I never do. Why am I playing with this hand like this? Because I'm deliriously sleepy. That's why. Okay. Well, thank you so much for attending my first live. I was trying out my new equipment and everything. It will get better. Come back. Make sure you follow. Check out my bio on TikTok and see what else got going on. And, stay abreast for next time. I'm going to catch you all later. Thank you.